Number one, Ice Pirates, starring Robert Urich, Urich, Angela Hudson, and Ron Perlman. This is a great adventure movie. Set back in the sci-fi early '80s where they were coming off Star Wars. It's really funky and really fun. It has the craziest sex scene with no nudity. Yeah, it's worth a look. Number two is Deep Rising, starring Treat Williams. Not Trent, Treat, because he is a treat, all his movies. And Famke Jasmine. Famke. Anyway, that lady from the Bond movies, she was also Jean Grey in the original X-Men. Great actress. Hard to pronounce name. Deep Rising is a fast-paced heist movie and monster movie, which is something you don't get a whole lot, and it's set on the open water. This movie actually could fit into the Kong universe, according to the ending of the movie, and is definitely worth a watch. It has a dude get eaten alive, spit out by the monster. Half his head is attached, and he's still alive. And the special effects, graphics, whatever you call them, really good for back in the day. I think it was '98. Really good. Number three, Stay Tuned. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. I love this movie. It's so good. You can watch it over and over again, show it to new people. They always enjoy it. Starring John Ritter, Pam Dawber, and Eugene Levy. It's literally about a family who gets sucked into a hell version of the TV universe. This was in the multiverse universe thing before the whole multiverse universe thing existed. Definitely worth a watch. All John Ritter movies are gold. TV shows, everything that man did, God bless his soul, was gold. And this is one of his, I think, his best movies. Number four, DeGuyver 2, starring David Hayter. And in my personal opinion, DeGuyver 2 is better than DeGuyver 1. And I think it's because I got introduced to DeGuyver 2 first. I think I saw it on HBO or Cinemax when I was a kid, flipping through channels. But to me, it just had more superhero and more comedy in it. And at the time, this was the only superhero movie that looked like an actual superhero movie back in the day. Not to mention the martial arts are really good in it. For a 80s movie, it had really good martial arts stunts, special effects. You should definitely check it out. At number five, Real Men, starring John Ritter. Another John Ritter classic, also co-starring Jim Belushi. And I got to say, this is my second favorite Jim Belushi movie next to The Principal. Principal was a great movie. Real Men is a science fiction buddy cop trope. What more could you ask for? And the finger gun shootout is some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen. I've loved this movie since I was a kid and literally watched it probably about 1,000 times. And finally, at number six, one of my all-time favorite movies I've watched thousands of times also, Dead Heat. Another Treat Williams classic starring Joe Piscopo in one of his few movie roles, which he did a really good job. It's a buddy cop comedy with supernatural elements, zombies, voodoo. It's really entertaining. You can watch it several times back to back. It's really good. Classic 80s comedy, classic 80s horror, classic 80s sci-fi. I've got a little microphone.